Hey everybody, I'm Tim and today we're looking at cigars made in America. You're watching Cigars Daily. Get more out of this and all our videos when you join the community on Cigars Daily Plus. Premium cigars have a long and rich history in America. It doesn't really seem like it if you look around today because there's a whole lot of hating going on, and there's hating in every sort of respect of the word, whether it's the Karen down the street yelling about your cigar smoking, or it's the city, state, and county and federal government going after your rights and all this kind of stuff. The truth is, over our history as a country, premium cigars have played a huge role in who we are today. We owe a lot to them. You can go all the way back to JFK buying all of his Cubans before he signed the Cuban trade embargo. You can go back even further in that to the early 1900s when there were cigar factories all over America. Hell, we were growing leaf for this stuff throughout the Connecticut River Valley, which passed several states in America. There's even this period of time where cigar boxes like these ones over here, they're about 100 or so years old, came with their own tax stamps, and it was illegal to transfer cigars from one box to another because they had the tax stamps on them. There was so much cigar making going on that, believe it or not, a little over 100 years ago, there were more cigar brands in existence than there are today. And today there are a lot of cigar brands. There are enough to make your head spin. But one area where there are exceedingly few cigar brands, and hell, exceedingly few cigars rolled today, is right here in the United States. See, all of the changes to our country have made it damn near impossible to roll good cigars here, or at least do it affordably, or at least do it in a way that you can surpass lots of regulations, and it takes an incredibly dedicated crew to get the job done. It's the reason that today so many cigars are made in Nicaragua or Honduras or the Dominican Republic, and yes, they make them in Cuba as well, but you won't find the real Cuban ones, at least not here. And so if you wanted to look for cigars that were made in America, you'd have a difficult time doing it. Now, there are places where it's done. J.C. Newman Cigars make cigars here in America. They don't make a lot of them here, but they do make them here. But there's one place that is absolutely dedicated to this, and it is in Florida, in Little Havana, in Miami. And that factory is called El Titan de Bronze Cigar Factory. Last year, I went and visited this factory when I was on my Cigar Heartland tour, and we did a full factory tour there. And if you go watch that video, you'll discover it's not a huge factory, but it is packed with some absolutely amazingly skilled people. And today, I'm excited because El Titan de Bronze is working on their own production of premium cigars. This is the redemption by El Titan de Bronze, something that for cigar nerds would be a absolutely titillating piece of information. You see, cigar nerds and cigar geeks in this world get totally hyped up when they hear the names of the factories they really love. El Titan de Bronze has for sure become one of them because not only does El Titan roll cigars here in America, but they make some very particular projects. When a cigar comes out of El Titan, you know that there's a certain amount of quality that's going to be dedicated to the project. And I'll just use the redemption as an example of this because when you look at this cigar alone, you look at a cigar with an Ecuador Habano wrapper, underneath that fillers from Esteli, Nicaragua, and inside the fillers from Nicaragua from Esteli and the Jalapa Valley. Now, you can create a lot of different kinds of blends with those kinds of leaves, but the key qualification for El Titan is how they're rolling the cigars. Of course, they've selected the best leaf they can. They've blended it in a way that you're going to create some incredible complexity. But these cigars are specifically rolled by 8 certified level 9 Cuban Expat Cigar Rollers. Now, if you don't know anything about the levels of certification of cigar rollers, and I'm gonna go ahead and just guess that you don't, I'll tell you, this is like the highest level of cigar rollers. It's somebody you could probably take them, blindfold them, hang them from their feet, and have them roll cigars with 2 fingers, and they'd still do a half-decent job. This is the kind of person that can do the bunching, the binding, the wrapper leaf, and do it reliably. They can roll different sizes and shapes of cigars, including the really hard ones like a Salomon. These are the guys that can create an excellent experience, and that is the foundation of an incredible cigar. El Titan de Bronze's Redemption right here comes with that qualifier. It's got really experienced rollers behind it who create this foundation with an excellent draw, excellent bunching. And excellent bunching means no burn issues, that the thing's going to give you an through and through great experience. This is something that I have come to really respect and appreciate in a lot of cigar factories, and especially the really big ones where they've got hundreds and hundreds of rollers. You don't have that many of these top tier rollers. And some factories, they only have 3 or 4. El Titan de Bronze happens to have a lot of them. And so now a lot of aficionados are looking to Redemption as the cigar that features not only made in America and made by a truly astounding heritage of cigar makers in America. That part's exciting. But also as a blend that features quality and consistency and complexity in a cigar that is typified by the great made in America stuff that so many people come to support. But don't go so fast and start just asking around for these things, because these are a limited production line of cigars. You see, El Titan has said that they're only going to have these at a select number of purveyors, and they handpicked who they are. Purveyors couldn't even go to El Titan and ask them about this. Now, I got, of course, no way to tell you what any of those purveyors would be. All I know is this, that when El Titan teams up with someone, they truly are partnering with them. One of the first things that they did was send one of these fancy, leather cigar carrying cases with the El Titan logo on the top, and they're all Spanish cedar lined inside. They're really a pretty impressive thing. And El Titan de Bronze, like a lot of the cigar world, is a family, and they are about community, and they are partnering with places right now to create an experience with the Redemption cigar that is going to be something truly exciting for people to hold on to. So, in the cigar world, there are a lot of go out there and find them cigars that people get excited about. And if people are looking to add a new one to their list, I'll tell you, El Titan de Bronze Redemption would be right up there for me. Now, of course, I'll be asking you, what is the cigar that you've sort of been seeking after? The one that you're like, oh, that's the holy grail cigar for me. I know that Redemption is certainly going to be one of those for a lot of people, but what's the one you haven't quite gotten your hands on yet? Drop a comment down below. And of course, check this video out on the community on Cigars Daily Plus. Thank you all so much for watching. This is Tim signing off for Cigars Daily, and I will see you in the comments.